Hi guys. I don't really expect people on because it's a Sunday night and that is important to be with your family. I'll just take a couple just in case. So I just wanted to hop in. I was just not on my regular Facebook and I got invited to do a Zoom tonight with one of my friends. Love her. She's a sister distributor and she wanted me to tell my story. She wanted to tell me like if I could change anything and go back in time, would I change anything? Any tips for those that aren't ranking as fast as they would like, and some couple other things. So I'm going to share with you guys my answers. And also, have you shared your story? Hi, sister. I love you and your support. Have you shared your story? Do you go live ever on your Facebook? Like ever? Going live or doing the watch party, which I haven't really done the watch party. I'm sorry. But going live is really, really vital if you're working social media for your business. There is no replacement for energy and excitement. There just isn't. Like, you can't feel something when it's all typed out. Like, you can kind of a little bit, but there's no replacement for like the video part. So if you're working social media, being live every day, if not every other day, is like a must if you want success. And with that, you need to say your story. I think that we really, really think about like our story not being important, or maybe that it's so like, maybe you're still in your story, right? Maybe you're still going through hard times or something, or you've gone through hard times and you feel like it's not worthy to share. I will tell you that you will have the opposite effect happen. The minute that you share your story, people can gain strength, they gain inspiration, they gain trust in you. So I don't like talking about what I've gone through. I was just now live and like, I just want to cry because it's like, I talked about my mom and I talked about some hard things and it just opens that door of emotions, you know? But there are people watching, right? Like I post and I do my stories and I talk to people and all that. But the minute that I go live and I open up like that, people jump on board. Because here's the thing, like, you're giving them a glimpse of a possibility of hope when they don't have any. And hope is a hard thing to get. It really is, you know, in a world that we live in that is just like, it's hard. Like, man, it's a hard life we live. Like, there's no easy button. There really isn't, you know, and this business gives hope that people need. And if you're not even sharing your story, then how are you even getting the message across? You're not. And so if there's somebody on your Facebook and you're not going live or anything, and maybe there's another distributor on their Facebook and they're going live and they're talking about their story and where they're going and what they're going through and all of that, who do you think is going to sign them up? You've got to tell your story, okay? What if your story changes a life? Because in reality, that's exactly what we're doing, right? And what a powerful gift that is that God has bestowed on you, that you can change a life. So please, like, I know that a lot of people are nervous to go live. It scares them and all of that. You guys, your desire to help another should overrule your fear. I had panic attacks when I first started. I was that fearful of going live. I was petrified of going live. I remember my upline asking me to record a 3-minute video on like why I signed up. It literally took me all day long to make that 3-minute video because I was petrified of going on any video of any kind. And that wasn't even live. That was just a regular video. It took me all day long. Okay, so like I get the fear factor. All I can say is that it does not get easier until you actually keep doing it. Like, so you've got to put on sunglasses, put on a filter. Right now I have a filter on, okay? But do something. I've worn hoodies. I've worn hats, I've worn glasses, you know, whatever it is. Hi, mama. But you've got to go live and share. Like, one of the biggest ways to sign up people in general is to go live. Okay. Now, I hope that you going live, you're not looking at it like, I'm going to make $1 today. You know, like I'm going to make money off people today. It's not, it's bigger than that. Okay. Like it's so much bigger than that. It should be like, I'm changing a life today. Okay. Like God can see everything. Okay. Like he knows your heart, and he's going to bless you that much more when you're going into your business wanting to help another. Okay. Like, can you change a life today? Yeah. Go live. Go share your story. Okay. You might have a life like mine where you lived in a trailer, where you can't afford groceries, whatever. Right? Do you know how many people are struggling right now? There's so many people that got hit so hard with the holidays and whatnot. They need hope. They need it. Okay? Our business, I hope you guys feel it, is such an amazing company. Like, the fact that we can make an insane amount of money through our cell phone. It's flexible. Everybody has their phone on them. Everybody is on social media. Our company is awesome. Like, it really is. What we do is not difficult, okay? So people are needing that hope, but you haven't even gone live. You haven't even opened your kit, okay? There's some people in here that haven't even opened their business kit, okay? What are we waiting for? You're not paying your bills right now. Doesn't it make sense to work your business? You know? Like, come on now. So you get your business kit, you use this stuff, take pictures so that you have your results, and then you start going live, right? And it's about changing lives out there. I get passionate with our products, and that passion comes from the fact that I lost my mom, and she was 51 years old. That was it. She was 51. She died of cancer, a very aggressive cancer. Okay. Do I wish that I would have had this company first, you know, to help my mom? Heck yeah. Definitely. Okay. But I don't, and I cannot change time. But I can certainly teach my team, and I can certainly post and go live and educate people on my Facebook and see if I can help somebody else. Okay. Now, if you truly do your research and really get into the nitty-gritty of our products, you'll realize how awesome they are, okay? It isn't a placebo effect, right? It's not a junky thing. We've been around for 18 years. Obviously, the stuff works, okay? Hence the name, okay? But do your research. Do the nerdy research. Miranda did it, okay? Look on the back of your greens. What in the world is in greens? Do you even know? Man, there's some good stuff. And if you've ever tried greens, by the way, like like Super Supplements or something where it's the green powder, good luck to you. You're probably going to vomit. Okay? I've bought 2 jars of that before thinking I'm trying to do me a good thing. Dude, it like tasted like rotten alfalfa. Like, it's so disgusting. Like, they don't have, they're so gross. Like, our greens are awesome. Like, they actually taste good. Our chocolate greens, that was genius. I just have to say, I don't even like chocolate. I don't. I'm a weird one. But I actually love the chocolate greens in my coffee. Like, and then you look at our coffee. Go compare our coffee with your nearest Starbucks. Okay? Your nearest Starbucks, what are you going to put in it? Cream, sugar, artificial flavoring. Do you know what that's doing to your body? Now, go figure out what ours does. All right, it's got the caffeine in it, duh. But it has the grass-fed butter, the coconut oil. Those alone, it's feeding your brain. Your brain is mainly fat, okay? We have fatty brains. If you put good fats in there, guess what? You have the mental clarity. You can think. You feel like you don't have that fog in there, right? You can get more things done. You're more productive, right? And then that healthy fat makes the weight shed faster. It sounds weird. Your fat dissipates with fat, but it's the good fat. It's the good for you fat, okay? And then the collagen. Hello, great hair, skin, nails, and you're going to sleep good. Collagen is amazing, and it's all in our coffee. Nobody has our coffee. They try to mimic it, but they are not even close to it. Like, dude, like, our stuff is awesome. Like, I use everything. Like, I'm always using products every single day, all day long. My kids use it. My husband use it. Like, my husband used to walk around like a friggin' old fart. Like, he was literally like an 80-year-old body. Like, his knees super achy, his back hurting, he had a funky hip, he's got bone spurs on his feet, and he takes the collagen now religiously. Like, he didn't at first. He was like, nah, I don't need that. Right? He started taking it, you guys. Like, he walks normal now because of our collagen. That by itself is just amazing, because I feel like my husband is getting his youth back, you know? And it's just like, man, like, I love our stuff. I really do. The immunity, if you haven't tried it, I'm so bummed because it's on a freaking back order. Like, I had realized this is the first year that I have autoimmune disorders. I'm always sick. Like, it's normal for me to be sick more than it's not, like, to be well. Like, it's just my normal. Like, and greens help it, like, keep it down and everything. But every year, this time of year, I get so freaking sick where I have 2 different breathing machines upstairs because it gets that bad. And this is the first year that I haven't needed it. Guess what was the difference? The immunity. So, like, our stuff is powerful. Like, man, I wish I would have had this with my mom. It's just like, man, like, and then you guys have this at your fingertips, and it's just like, I don't even think you realize what you got, you know? And that's just the customer side of things. The business side, I'm home with my babies. I'm freaking home with my babies. And that is time that you cannot get back, you know? Like, man, like, I love my kids. Like, they're just good people, you know, little peoples. And just having that time, that one-on-one time, is just priceless, you know? Like, I get to spend time with my husband whenever I want. Like, all of that. I don't ever miss anything now. I used to miss everything because I worked every freaking weekend. Like, I used to miss weddings, birthdays, holidays, anytime somebody flew in from out of town. Everybody is social on the friggin' weekend. I missed everything, okay? I missed all my daughter's basketball games. Like, I would have to, like, try to schedule it so that my dogs could be let out from their kennels. They'd be locked in their kennels all day long. I felt horrible, you know, like they were just stuck in there, you know. Baby Cade, when he was younger, like, he hated, like, he would be screaming for me, like, screaming. Because nobody can take place of mom, right? Like, I don't ever have to, like, deal with that ever again. I don't ever have to deal with a boss. Nobody knows to the extent of what I went through with my boss, like, because I just don't talk about it. He was a pervert. He wanted to in my pants. Like, it was gross. Like, and I had to try to, like, thank goodness he worked at the day shift and I worked my weekend shift. But it's like, I had to, like, try to steer away from him. He was just icky, okay? But I felt so stuck in that environment, you know? Like, that is so uncomfortable as a woman dealing with that crap, you know? I dealt with coworkers that were freaking mean to me. I was one of the youngest ones, but I was the supervisor. Like, and they knew that I was a nice person, and they would take advantage of that all the freaking time. Like, I had one coworker literally chase me outside because he was crazy. Like, that is the stuff that I dealt with, you know? And then I had to deal with doctors screaming on the phone, where's this report, you know? Or a procedure go wrong. One time we had a friggin' fire at the hospital. It was so stressful. There were so many times I didn't take a break. Like, I would have to hold my pee in. I dealt with the dying, the sick, the broken. Like, it was hard. But I don't ever have to deal with that ever again. I don't ever have to ask my boss for a day off or call out sick because my child is puking all over the place and him making me feel like crap for calling out, you know? Like, I don't have to deal with that no more, you know? Our business is freaking awesome. It's awesome. But you got to work it, you know? Like, I really try to do my best with teaching you guys, but it really truly comes down to you. What in the world are you doing? What do you want out of this? Like, what? Like, you signed up for a reason, right? Maybe you saw somebody posting about, oh, this is my office view, you know, my kids playing in the background, right? And then you sign up and all you want to do is watch Netflix or play your Ludo, play your Candy Crush, right? Like, but it takes some smidgen of effort, you know? I get that a lot of you guys work, and I hate that. Like, I don't like you guys working. I don't want you guys to work or have to work. But there's going to be a bridge in that, right? Like, I had to do it. Like, I worked full time, hubby worked full time. And it just comes down to, you look at your day, you look at the 24 hours you've got, and we all have some sort of free time in there somewhere. And if there isn't, you got to make it, right? If you've got 5 million kids, you're doing it when they're still asleep in the morning or still asleep at night, right? If you have where you work 5 days and you got 2 days off, guess what? You're going to do a bulk amount on your days off because you know that whatever amount of work you put in right now is going to pay off for later. Okay. And the amount of speed is dependent on when you want to hit that spot, right? What rank you want to hit, what bonus you want to hit, right? Not everyone has to be crazy. And I get that. I know that I'm the crazy one. I literally don't know how to be slow. Like, I just don't. I'm weird. Okay. And I know that I'm probably the fastest out of everyone, and I know that, and I don't expect people to be psycho like Miranda. But whatever that you want, I want you to get, right? Like, if you're wanting to make $200 a month, cool, let's get you there. That's easy. That's super easy, right? Or do you want to be crazy and you want to make $20,000 a month, right? Whatever it means, your work ethic has to match it. It's just the way it is. So if you're sitting back expecting your upline or whatever to stack on you, oh, I'll let them do the work. Guess what? We're going to move on to somebody else. Because that's just not very nice. Okay. But please, if you feel like you're lost in some way, reach out. My inbox is always open, and we have leaders in here that are just beautiful people willing to help. So whether it's your upline or not, we're all here. We're a giant family. So please reach out, whatever little thing. And it might be the smallest little tweak that you need. Just the smallest little thing to make that much of a difference. But the chances are that the only difference between you and I, if you have signed a customer and if you have signed a distributor, you know how to work this business. And the only difference between the two of us is that I've talked to more people, and that's it. That's it. So instead of having one little pinky toe in, why not put both of your feet in and just go? Right? But I will say, you don't have to put both feet in. If you want to take your time, totally fine. But please communicate with your upline, because we don't always know what you guys want. We can't read your mind. And there might be people that are the snail speed and they're okay with that. That's totally fine. I'm not your boss. I'm just here to mentor. Okay. But if you are one that you would rather take a little bit of time, please talk to us so that we understand. Because a lot of us do go a little bit faster. And I will tell you that even if you rank once a year, you're an ambassador in 8 years making $35,000 a month. Okay. Ranking once a year is incredibly slow. So what does that say? That quitting should never even be on the table to begin with. I will tell you that. When I started this, I never thought, oh, I'm going to quit tomorrow. Even on the hardest days that I've had, and believe me, they come to mind right when I say that. Even on the hardest days that I've had in this business, I have never allowed quitting to be part of it. When I've fought with my husband because he's being a punk, right? Or I'm being a punk to him and we're just fighting, Or my brother, he is in prison right now for a murder charge. Kind of doesn't get bigger than that. It really doesn't. That was the month that I ranked to friggin' double diamond. Okay? That was, I just about died because I got so sick. I don't know. I've never put quitting there. I just have always told myself, I will continue regardless. And that's where you've got to get to in your head. If you love this company, and you're going to know whether or not you love it. Okay. It's either there or it's not, right? If you love this company and you believe in it, right? Don't ever put quitting there, because we all signed up for a reason, and some of them are smaller. Maybe it's just to get your nails done, or it might be bigger. It might be man, I'm $100,000 in debt. Or my spouse works so hard, I hate it. Or it's, I want to be home with my babies. I want to be able to help my parents. I want to pay for my wedding. There are so many reasons why we all signed up, right? For me, it started, and it doesn't have, your why can change. Mine did. My original why was to get products at a discount because I looked very pregnant, even though I wasn't. I had just had baby Cade and he was 10 pounds and I did not bounce back. Okay, I wanted all the discounts. And the idea of pretty much, if you think about it, we're paid to lose weight and look good. We are. Because our products are all deductible, okay? And then, that your results, the more results you have, the more people you're going to sign up, right? So you got to look at it like that. You're paid to lose weight and look great. So I wanted the discounts. And I wanted to be so that I don't have declines in my bank anymore, and I didn't want a payday loan anymore. Like, it was really bad. Like, really, really bad. We had payday loans up the street, and I was payday loaning every 2 weeks. I had 20-something, like, overdraft charges in my bank, like, every month. It never failed. I could never get a full tank of gas because we just couldn't afford it. I would literally just put a couple dollars in at a time. I could never have a full pantry or freezer. So for me, it was just being able to break even for bills, pay my payday loan off, and be able to get groceries. Like, I was really basic in the beginning, but to me that was everything, right? My babies needed friggin' food, right? And so that's where it started. I wanted that 500-ish a month. But then I'm like, oh, this is kind of fun. So then I just kind of grew from there, and now it became so much more, right? I brought hubby home, I got myself home, like we were paying off the remaining debt, like all this stuff. We're able to help our community and people more. Like, it just, your why can change, and that's okay too, But whatever the case may be, take away this business and your problems still exist. If not worse now, right? Because you just now took the only sliver of hope that you had to actually accomplishing your stuff. So why are you sitting on this business and still hurting right now? The only thing that is stopping you is you. Our stuff is not hard, you guys. It really isn't. You're adding to your network. You're talking to people every day. You're posting. You're doing stories, right? Things like that. Or do things in person. You're meeting up for coffee. You're inviting some people over to have some food, and you're talking to business, right? Our stuff is not hard at all. Hard is scrubbing butts. Hard is working at a hotel and you have so many time to get it done. Hard is waitressing and never having a break. Hard is doing x-ray stuff because that was freaking very hard. There's hard out there. This is not hard. The hardest thing is trying to keep your freaking phone charged. Like, for real, so you're sitting on a business that can make you thousands of dollars each month for your family. Thousands. And the only thing stopping you is you. Like, you cannot wait for the magic to happen. My upline's going to stack on me and build me. Or, people are just going to jump in my inbox and just sign up. Or, I don't need to post this week. That they know that that I'm doing this. Like, that's not how it works, you guys. It's intentional, everyday intentional work. And it's easy, but you got to do it. It's posting consistently. Do you know that I have not missed posting in like 3.5 years since I've started? I've never missed a day. I've had the flu. I've had kids have the flu. I've had deaths. I've had tragedies. I've had everything, but I've never missed a post because I take my business seriously. Because I was always told that if you don't post for that day, it's putting a close sign on your business like you would with like a coffee stand. Like, you just close it. You never, right? So I won't miss a post. So please just know, like, you've got to stay consistent, stay excited. Kristen, my buddy. No, not even a little bit. She asked, did you see yourself getting this far in the business when you first started? No. When I started, I don't know, it was weird because I know that I'm a hard worker. I've always been a really, really hard worker. And my boss would joke that I'm like a bulldog. I'm just I get in there and I get it done. And I've always have speed. I just like to go fast with anything, whether it's clean. I race myself to clean a house. I'm weird, okay? And so I knew that I had to try, and I knew that I told myself that I would give it my all because, so I did the research. I did all sorts of things behind the scenes, and my husband would literally really, you're wasting your time. You're not making anything, he would give me so much crap. I do remember telling my upline, and I don't know why I said this. I don't know why I said this, but I was like, one day I'm going to be one of the biggest people that you got. And I don't know why I said that though. I don't know if I was just trying to make a point or I was trying to stand out. I don't remember why I said that. I forgot I said that. My husband reminded me. I didn't think, I don't know. I thought that this kind of level would be for, I'm going to be really, really honest. Okay. For the really skinny, blonde hair, blue-eyed, perfect people. Where they have the perfect houses and the perfect kids and the perfectly cleaned houses and the perfectly everything. That's what I thought it was for. Because I'm a hot mess, you guys. I do not have my stuff together ever. I am like organized chaos. Like, I'm surrounded by a really dirty office right now. More times than not, my house is dirty. Like, it's rare that it's actually clean. My kids are psycho. My dogs are always running around. I love my dogs. But I'm really like, I live in my PJs and I live off dry shampoo and I still have 30 pounds to lose, you know, like I'm not to my goal weight at all. And that was one of the hardest things in the beginning, is that I had a body that I didn't understand what was going on with me at all. Like, I found out later on I had a lot of health problems. Oh my gosh, I had so many things go wrong with me. I had multiple food allergies that was literally like toxic. They think I have gastroparesis, which is basically like you cannot absorb food right, and so it just sits in your stomach. If it sits in your stomach, then it pooches out, and that's why I look pregnant. I'm pre-diabetic. I have organ damage. My kidneys and my liver are shot because of all the food intolerances for basically my whole life. I've been eating the wrong way and I didn't know it. My thyroid doesn't work. My adrenal glands don't work, and so my body's just a mess. I have rheumatoid arthritis throughout my whole body. They think I have celiac. I could go on and on. I have like an 80-year-old chart. So my body doesn't cooperate. So me losing weight, like I could sit there and eat lettuce all day and not lose weight. Like I have to really, it's a struggle, okay? My main priority is first my immunity. Like I have got to not be sick. Like that's what knocks me on my butt. You guys, I used to be where like I was in so much pain in my legs that I couldn't even like get out of bed. I'd go up the few stairs that we have over here and be like crying because I'm like, what is wrong with me? Like, why am I in so much pain? So for me, it was getting my pain under control and getting my immunity under control and hope that I lose some pounds in the beginning. So I have lost like 25 pounds, but I still have weight to lose. And so I say that on purpose because I feel like people think, oh, well, I have to have all these results and everything, and then maybe I'll be successful. You guys, I'm 3.5 years in and I still got me a tummy. Okay. Like I'm not there yet. Okay. I just don't. So, and if you look at top leaders, there's some bigger people out there, and that's okay. Like they can still rock it. Like, so it doesn't matter your age, your size, your color, your skill set, college or not. Like, there's no discrimination in this business. It boils down to a work ethic, the grit and the determination. That's all it is. Kristen, I'm reading your comment. Oh. Yeah, I'm speaking at conference. I'm petrified. The minute that they announced it, I have not slept, like, worth anything. I have bags under my eyes underneath this makeup. You guys, like what most people don't know is like I've had a lot of trauma in my life, and I had a lot of phobias because of them. And so I'm slowly, like I worked really hard last year to get over a lot of them, like intentionally like coming face to face with them. And it's terrifying. And so with public speaking, that's one of them. So that's why you see me go live so much. Like I literally have made myself get to this point. Like it's easier for me to talk to you guys than on my regular Facebook. But it's a lot. And so I spoke at Green Carpet, which had like 1,500 people. And I didn't even eat that day. But I know that I like just have to get used to it because my story is different. It's unique and it's hard. And just the fact that I'm able to get over that, I know that it can draw hope for people that need to hear it. So to me, it's like, okay, God, you got a plan for me. I'm trying to listen here, and so I'm just trying to rock and roll with it. So conference, yes, I'm petrified. And of course, I'm like on stage with like one of my favorite people in the business. So I'm just be like looking at it like this. Ashley Wood Sinclair, like she's such a sweetheart. And so I don't know. I'm going to show you guys something. This is pretty crazy. This is why journaling and self-development is so huge. Let's see I hope it doesn't reflect weird. Let's see. So I got this from Ross. I love this thing. And so it has all sorts of goals and stuff, right? Underneath here, look what I put. Derp. I wrote this in October, I think, or September. And then I put that. Is that not crazy? Dun, dun, dun. So, I have learned, especially this year, that self-development, I remember when someone first mentioned self-development, I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't understand what you're talking about. Self-development. Work on myself? Like, I don't know what you're talking about. But it really is, please, like, if they're, like, it's an everyday thing where you are growing as a person inside, you know? One of the biggest struggles that I've had in this business from day one was the comparison game. That one was probably the biggest one because I did look at the top leaders and there's so many gorgeous women, right? And they're so put together with the perfect posts and the perfect live videos and the perfect family and the perfect teeth, you know, like perfect everything, you know, and then they're signing 100 customers a month. And I'm like, I signed 2. Is that okay? You know, and the comparison game is just dangerous. It really is. And it was one of the biggest Achilles, like where it cut my Achilles, you know, like where I just couldn't walk, was the comparison game. And if you're not doing self-development, you'll never get over it. And so what I ended up doing at that time, because I literally was just so in my head that it was crippling my business, I unfollowed all of the top leaders. At that time, I was in some group chats with some top leaders too. I got out of all the group chats. I unfollowed everybody, and I literally just stayed in my own zone for a little while. At the same time, it was the first time since like high school that I actually read like a paper book, because I'm busy, you guys. And I have ADD a little bit, so like it's really hard for me to hold still. And so sitting down to read a book like takes effort, like intentional effort. And so, but man, like it has changed everything. Like, so before, my self-development would be maybe like Jade Huber videos, you know, and she's amazing. But it's more than that, not just at work stuff. Are you reading other stuff, right? So I have some, here, I'll just switch. So I have The Secret, You Are a Bad A, Write It Down, Make It Happen, Think Like a Billionaire, Become a Billionaire, The Power of Right Believing, and Harmonic Health. I have not finished these yet. I've read this one, part of this one, part of this one, part of this one. I kind of do that though. Like I read part of it and then I go back to it. But by far, you guys, The Last Arrow, that book changed my life. Absolutely changed my life. I could feel God talking to me in that book. It was just crazy. The Last Arrow, such a good book. And so between that and journaling and that book that says write it down, make it happen, I started doing that. And I thought it was cheesy. I'm just like, well, I know what I want. Like, it's in my head. Like, why do I need to freaking write it down? You know, I'm telling you, you just now saw, I wrote it down on that, right? So I write things on the mirror in the bathroom. I write things down here. I have paper everywhere. I have my little dream board, but I printed it out. And I put it upstairs. I have my dream board in my binder. Like, it's everywhere. You guys, like, I put in 3 different spots being on conference stage. That's not a comfort button, but I'm like, oh, I'm going to put that. You guys, I made it happen. I didn't expect that to happen for years. Okay, years. And it's just like, it's crazy. Like, it's so crazy. So what is it that you want? You know, you don't have to get fancy like me. You don't have to go get the Denise Walsh journal. You know, it is on sale. I think it's like $10 at Barnes & Noble right now. But I love Denise Walsh. She's like my person. She was the reason why I quit my job. Not many people know that. I missed my first conference, and then so I made it a point to get to my first, back then they called that like one team, one mission. They call it fit parties now. And so I got off work. My boss got really angry with me, and I like missed work that day, and I drove 5 or 6 hours away to hit this event, and Denise Walsh was a speaker. And I remember just like kind of zoning out for a minute because, again, I don't do very well just sitting still. And then all of a sudden she's starting to speak, and she says, yes, I'm a retired clinical psychologist. And I'm like, what? It was the first time I had heard of another medical professional, and the fact that she was a doctor, Like, wait a minute, I'm a radiology supervisor. Like, And I remember just her speech, okay? And back then, you guys, I went to that event. I don't even know if I was Ruby. Like, and I left it and it never left me. And this is why events are so powerful. And so fast forward, and the longer I was in it, I'm like, I kept having people ask me, when are you going to be done with the hospital? And I would never answer it because it was super scary. Like, I did 2 college degrees for that, you know, like I had one of the best shifts that you could get. I had all my years experience, you know, like all of that. Like I had it good for my field. But it just stayed with me because the time, you can have the best job in the world, but you don't have the time to match it. And I don't know, like I remember going to one of the green carpets this last year, and I saw Denise again, and I had a private conversation with her because I love her. And I'm like, how did you know? I'm like, how did you know you were done? I'm like, this is the situation I'm at. Like, I'm just curious. How do you just know? And she's like, you know. Like, I literally just knew. I was already making what I was making at the hospital and then some. And I was at the time when I was asking her this. And then she's like, you're going to have that gut instinct where you just know. And I pretty much never returned back to my job. Because I already knew that I was done, but I was just being a chicken. And I remember just thinking, like, you know what? Like, I love what I do with this. There's not always an easy button in my day, right? There might be somebody that's a jerk or something, you know, but I know that I was made to do this, you know? Like, I'm made to help you guys. I'm made to make new friends and help them too, you know? Hi, you want to say hi to the team?
Sure.
It is cold down here. Say hi, team.
Hi, team.
You're so pretty.
I don't know.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm just sitting in my room being a freaking weirdo.
We're all weird. Weird is good.
I was literally just on my foot, just laying down like this.
Oh my gosh. Did you hear me talking about you earlier then?
No.
Oh, did you just not get there? Oh, okay. Let me finish up with my teams.
Okay. Are we gonna eat? I'm hungry.
Dude, go look in the oven. I made a bomb dinner. Go eat it. It's bomb.com.
When did you get that?
You got this?
It works presidential.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ew, fancy schmancy.
She bougie.
She saw my trophies. You get this when you get Prez. This thing is heavy as freak. Can you see it? Can you see what it says? I don't know if you guys can. Oh, it is heavy though. I'm afraid I'm going to break it. So that's why it's like shoved in here.
Oh, you need to change your plants.
No, I already brought them all up. These ones just got to go. They're done.
Nasty.
Nasty. Okay, let me tuck. Love you.
Whatever.
Go check on your brothers, please. Love you, love you, love you, love you.
Dead. Like that.
They don't have school tomorrow. So, I don't know. Like, I just...
Right.
I don't know. I'm made to do this. Like, I love what I do, you guys. There's hard buttons. You get haters once in a while. Like, well, if you just work out and eat healthy, you don't need that. Or whatever, right? Like, you have customers that are jerks. You know, like, there's things that happen, right? But for the most part, you know, whatever job you have, there's going to be things, right? But this is awesome. We get to work with our bestest of friends or our family. We have unlimited pay. We have time. And like for me, I'm such a goal getter. I've always been weird. I need something to go after. Like I have to have something to go after or I go crazy. Like, and that was what I had a struggle with the hospital. Like I had hit the highest I could and too fast. And then there was nothing else to go for. I was in a set pay, set position, and then there was nothing else. And I even was trying to go a little bit higher and get my boss's job. And I went back to school and got a second degree. And then I realized, I'm like, I don't want his freaking job. Like, he literally lives at the hospital and deals with even more crap. I'm like, no. And so then it was like, well, crap. Like, what am I going to do? So I just love that there is no limit. Even as an ambassador, they give you another account where you can get a 2.0. And you can keep on going. And then there's Black Diamond. And then there's more, right? Like, I'm telling you guys right now, like, we'll be early millionaires. And then what we're going to do with that money is to give back in so many different ways. And I cannot wait. Like, I cannot wait. I'm going to take over my dad's bills completely. That's my goal for, like, this coming year. I want to set up businesses so that there is extra incomes coming in. And I want to give back more to my community. I want to be able to help Drajan School more, Kiana School more. Just so many different ideas that I've always had in my head. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen it with like the community thing where they have, it looks like a mailbox just about, where it's like this, and then it's like this box and it's clear and it has like food in it. I totally want to do that. I can't do it here because this is our rental house. But when I have my house, dang right, I'm going to have something like that so that people can just open it and go get some food, you know? Like, I just want to do so many good things. And I know that the more that I'm in this business, the more I can help people. And that is so awesome. Like, it's so awesome, you know? I'm rambling at this point, but I just love what I do. Like, I got asked tonight some cool questions. Like, hey, what would you change, you know, if you would have restart things? Honestly, it would be to get to the conference because I missed my first one and it put my business back an entire year. That was by far the number one thing. I wish I would have hit that first conference. Biggest regret. It was literally 365 days that I wasted. It was paying attention more to my audience that I had, because the people that I was adding on my Facebook, I didn't even like look at them. I just added them. I added men, I added whoever, and I just add, and didn't even look. And so I got a lot of people that just wasn't like me. And so then they would sign up, and there was like, there was no common ground. Like I don't even see being their friend, you know, how am I going to friggin' teach them, you know? So paying attention to my audience more and then doing things more in person. I was such a giant chicken in the beginning. Like, oh my gosh, I didn't even like do anything in person for like, until like a year in. Like, I looked at it like, no, I haven't lost all my weight yet. I cannot go in front of people. And that's so stupid. Like, you have people be a part of your journey. Like, it's powerful. Like, hey, we're doing this together, you know? But anything that you do in person goes faster. Man, it goes faster. And my sister-in-law is a prime example. Like, she came over to my house in November, sat her at my kitchen table, gave her keto coffee, chocolate greens, and a little bit later collagen. I sent her home with a little bit because she's my sister. She goes home and within 2 months boxes herself in for freaking double diamond. You know, like, that's freaking crazy. She's about to hit diamond. Like, she's super close. Just a couple months in. Like, and so, like, there's power in doing things in person. Like, it just, there's nothing that can take place of it. The energy, the excitement, being able to taste things in real time. Like, you can have, like, 10 people show up, and, like, the majority of them are going to sign up on the spot. Versus you messaging 200 people, and you might get the same thing. Right? So doing things in person is what I would have definitely done more in the beginning, and just get over myself, you know? And then what else was asked? Oh, she had some good questions. Now I can't even really remember. Any advice? That's what it was. Any advice for people that maybe aren't going as fast as they would want, or, maybe they like lost rank, or maybe they're like in a funk, you know? Number one, timing is not mine. It's not mine. It's okay. So everyone's time is going to be different with this, whether you go super, super speed or you are like a snail. Okay. And you go super slow. Hi, Heather. No matter what, again, if you rank once a year, you're an ambassador in 8 years. That's so slow. Okay. So it's just that you cannot quit. Take quitting completely off the table. We will be best friends for life. That'll be fun. You know, like, I love it. Like, I love the idea that my family and your families will like grow up together. I think that's the coolest thing ever. And so take quitting off the table altogether. And then, like, whatever your speed, just own your speed, you know? If you are at a slow speed, but you don't like your speed, then that's different. Okay. If you don't like it, then it's time to do a hard look in the mirror and figure out the weakness. I love you, Heather. My hair's kind of crazy right now. Like, what is the weakness that's going on in your business, you know? And that, get some paper out. Like, do old school way paper, you know? Look at your day. How many times are you posting? How many times are you doing stories? How many people are you talking to each day? How many people is on your Facebook right now? Do you actually have good posts and stories? Or are you just doing copy and paste? The messages that you're sending to people, are you just doing copy and paste, or is it your own? Do you have results? Did you actually open your business kit and actually use the stuff and actually take pictures of it? Do you have your auto shipment on? Okay. Gonna get real there for a minute. If you don't have your auto shipment on, like, I just about don't even know what to tell you, because it's really difficult to teach someone how to rock this business and you refuse to work on your own results. Your own results is like key to making this a million times easier. Do you want to be the car salesman person? Because that's what you will be if you do not have your auto shipment on and you're not trying your own stuff. Okay? Like, you're going in sales mode. Does it work? It can work. People are successful with not doing results, but you're going to work a lot harder. And it's just not as natural. Okay? And so I'm telling you right now, I had somebody that voted. I totally, like, you should see how I talk to people. Like, everyone's my friend. Like, that should be the way it is, you know? And if you can't see that, then get them off to your Facebook, okay? So I'm talking to this person. She's such a sweetheart. And then she ended up voting on my hair, skin, and nails thing, my poll on my story, okay? And then she's like, yeah, like, and I'm like, I voice message her, because that's personable. And I said, well, talk to me. What's going on with your hair? You know, like, did you just do a big chop and you're regretting it? Is it thin? Is it short and you want it long? Like, what's going on? And she messages and she's like, I just can't freaking grow it very fast. And so what did I do? I sent my pictures. Okay. And guess what? This is what's happening right now. I want to color my hair so bad, but I'm working on my hair, skin, and nails results. So I can't. And now I'm going to be on stage. I was trying to hide, but whatever. But you guys, all I have to do is do a quick little selfie and take a picture. And I'm like, it works. My hair doesn't grow. Like, I have thyroid problems. When you have thyroid problems and like pre-diabetic and all that, like, you literally stunt your hair growth. Okay. Hair, skin, and nails. And it would be even more if I was taking collagen, but I'm allergic to the eggs inside of it. Okay. So our stuff is awesome. Okay. But guess what? The minute I send my picture, she's like, oh my gosh, your hair grew a lot. Guess what? She's signing up. Like, that is how easy it is. When I went Ruby in like 2 weeks, how did I get to Ruby in 2 weeks? I talked to a buttload of people. There was no limits to who I talked to. I was talking to my landlord. I was talking to the postal man. They probably thought I had 2 heads, right? But whatever. I was just like, oh my gosh, you know? And it was because my rap results were insane. I would not have hit Ruby had I not been sharing my rap results. There's no way. Like, what would I have talked about? Oh, you need to join my team today. You know, I don't know. Like, I would not have went that fast. And it was because the raps, like, I used 2 raps on myself and I used 2 on my husband and I shared them to everybody. Look at my picture. And the first time I posted my before and afters on my Facebook, you guys, I literally had a panic attack. A huge one. Huge. Because the idea of showing my big fat belly on friggin' social media petrified me. But it got me to Ruby. Like, you just have to figure it out, get over it, use your stuff, you know? But the auto shipment is like, you gotta use your friggin' stuff. Like, you have to. I need to use our products more to take pictures. Yes. My customers don't take result photos either. Well, they don't have to. I always word it like this. Like, hey, please take before. Like, I'm kind of clever about it. When I have a customer and I know that like for hair, skin, and nails, wraps, weight loss, anything, the only ones that you can't really do is like vitamins because it's internal, right? But anything that I know can have results, I say to them, take really good pictures just for the off chance that one day you might want to do this with me and those pictures will be gold. That's how I word it. And then I just planted the seed for a potential distributor later on. Not all of them will take pictures, but are you giving them a reason to? Are you actually talking to them about it? You can even incentivize them. Hey, I'll send you X, Y, and Z if you take pictures and let me show them. I can crop off your head, you know? But some people are private and that's okay too. For those ones, I just ask for a testimony. What did you think about blank, blank, blank? And if they're like, yeah, the coffee was awesome. I lost 5 pounds. Screenshot that puppy. That's results in a different way, you know? But if you're not taking your own pictures, you guys, like, that's half the reason why you're not where you're at right now. So use your stuff. Our kit has cool things in it. Use them and don't I was going to say ASS. Don't half toe it, okay? Like, this is what I mean. If you are putting on a freaking skinny wrap, please actually figure out the directions first. Like, because there are directions. Very clear directions. Like, and if you don't drink a certain amount of water per your body weight, it's not gonna work. Okay? And don't use one wrap one day, tomorrow the next one. The wraps continue to shrink you. Why is this trash right now? The wraps will continue to shrink you for 3 days. You're just gonna waste your money. Okay? So please figure out the directions first and then use it. And then when you're taking your before and after pictures, it is clear light. It's not this kind of light, right? Because I'm fuzzy right now, right? It needs to be where it's daylight and you're using the natural sunlight, okay? Take a picture of clothes. Your after photos, try to have the same clothes, okay? Because I can't tell you how many times people are like, oh, that's a different person. Just do the same clothes. And then you can submit as distributors. We should be submitting our before and afters to corporate. You can do that with your app and then it's compliant. You should be doing that too. But work on it. Maybe your first auto shipment is wraps and hair, skin, and nails. Those are 2 sets of results that you can get. Your next auto shipment could be stretch mark cream and collagen. Okay. Another set of results for the stretch marks, and then the collagen will probably like make your face all clear and stuff. And then the next one could be thermal fight and fat fighters. Okay, you're gonna lose a bunch of weight. There's some more results, right? So just get clever with it, you know. And if budget is a problem because of your auto shipment should never be a problem, ever, like ever. Okay, our auto shipments. I don't know if you guys have ever compared other companies. Other companies, you have to pay $300, $500, $1,000, $1,500 each month. Ours is like $100. That's it. Okay, you got your product auto shipment and you have your eSuite. The eSuite is $20. Okay, the product one, sell your wrap stuff or sell your kit stuff. Get a fast start bonus. If you are not utilizing fast start bonuses, I don't know what you're doing. Those are $100 bonuses paid weekly. I love fast starts. Fast starts was like make or break for food on my table. Like, heck yeah, I utilize fast starts. Fast start. What is a fast start? So when you first sign up, you sign up your original 2 customers so that you're eligible for them. And then you go sign up your best friend to do this business with you. And we teach her to get her first 2 customers. You will make $100 within the week. Plus commissions. Fast starts are awesome. That fast start just now paid for your next month's auto shipment. That's really how it should be set up. It literally, like, you start the business, you hurry up and get your 2 to 4 customers, so you establish a base to your business, right? Now you're eligible for fast starts, you're eligible for the bigger bonuses, and now you're gunning for those distributors, right? You know that each distributor represents a possible $100 bonus plus commission plus your new team, right? Yeah, it literally is. So go grab a $100 bill, go find a lighter, and go set it on fire or go flush it down the toilet. That's what a fast start, like what people are sitting on. Like, I have so many people that sign up distributors, don't train their distributors, and then they lost all their fast starts. There's people in here that have lost $1,400 in fast starts last month. That makes me sick to my stomach. That $1,400 could have paid all of your bills, you know, or get you caught up in all of your bills. It could be food for your babies. Like, I'm not going to understand the not trying part. I just not. My kids are going crazy. I better go. But you guys, I'm on a whole different level with excitement right now. This is my last night I get to sleep good. Like, oh my gosh. I got to wake up in the morning. I got to practice my stage thing. And then it's time to go. I gotta go on the plane Tuesday morning. It's a 6 a.m. flight. So it's time. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. You guys, conference, if you're not making it this year, and I understand that some people are brand new or like a lot of people are having a rough time with life and stuff. Green carpets is your next best bet. Green carpet is the one step down from big events.
Mom.
Hello, my good child. What are you doing?
Oh, Kiana hit my belly.
Kiana hit your belly.
Yeah.
What? Why are you picking your butt?
That hurts.
Your butt hurts?
Yeah.
Why your butt hurts? You cute little butt. What you do? You want to say hi? Who's in here?
No.
Who is that? He's so naked. I hope he didn't just see the baby wiener. But for reals though, like, conference is going to be awesome. Go to Green Carpet if you're not making conference. It'll feel, you guys, the green carpets that I hit this year, I would not have hit presidential had I not gone to my green carpets. The things that they talked about, it was just things that I really, really needed to hear. I really did. And so it changed like everything. It really did. And so events are life. It's your fuel. I can't even describe it other than you have to go and feel it. Like, it really comes down to that. But if they announce $10 business kits, which I have a feeling they're going to announce something crazy like that, are you ready to go? Because $10 is like nothing. Okay. You should have a list ready to go. Okay. They're saying that there will be 2 or 3 new products. I think that we're going to have like 8 different countries that we're going to be able to like ship to and distribute to. I think Mexico is going to be one of them. This is just me putting it out in the universe. I have a feeling it's going to be CBD oil for a new product, and Mexico as a country, and $10 business kits, a new thing in the compensation plan where we can make even more money. And then they're going to announce bonuses. The biggest bonuses I've seen so far was like $150,000 for ambassador, $100,000 for presidential. It was $75,000 for triple, 50, 25. It was the double good. I have a feeling that they're going to announce the biggest bonuses we've ever had. And then I think there's just going to be so much. And so, do you have your list ready? Do you have your binder situated? Do you have your list of potential distributors? You can start having conversations now, by the way. I've started. I pretty much said, hey, there might be $10 or $20 business kits coming in a few days. Like, I really want to steal you. Like, if there was ever a time, I would love to help you make money. And if you got their why, like you should have, like, why are they even wanting to make money to begin with? Remind them of it. Hey, you know, I know that you really, really want to be home with your children, you know, like, I want to help you. They're about to announce blank, blank, blank. Are you ready to go? And you can get a yes or no from them, right? Ahead of time. And so I've already started doing that for myself. That's when he knows he's doing something he's not supposed to. I'm excited. It's going to be a life-changing trip. A lot of my bucket list things checked off. But I'm just excited for you guys. Like, a lot of you guys haven't seen what conference does, and it's just going to be so amazing. So, I hope you guys are ready. I'm ready. I seriously, like, something that I didn't do in the last 3.5 years with my team so much was that I was really nervous with stepping on leaders' toes. I was really nervous of, like, overstepping my boundaries and trying to help, but, you know, hey, stop. But I've realized, you're really loud, hun. But you're cute. But no. Kira, I gotta say bye to them. Spider's coming. Uh-huh, it's right there. I'm so bad. It's gonna bite your little baby butt. Sorry. I love you. I love you, though. It's gonna get your butt, though.
No.
Anyways, so I totally just lost my train of thought. Oh, that stepping on toes thing. I don't know. I'm here, and I think that so many people are afraid to private message me. Like, you guys, I'm so normal. I'm dorky, I'm awkward, but, like, I really want to help at the same time. Like, for reals, though. Like, so please, even if I didn't sign you up directly, I'm yours. Like, I'm your upline. I want to help. and I would rather help my team than find random strangers, right? To me, in my head, I already have my ambassador team. Like, we have that capability of being ambassador with what we've got right now. Like, I don't need to technically go recruit more. So I'd rather help my current team and help your families than random strangers that I'm finding on the internet, okay? So what am I getting at? Like, your upline is awesome because I know that they are my leaders. So I know that your uplines are great, okay? But there might be something that maybe I can help with. Maybe some little thing. And it might be the same thing that your upline is saying, but maybe it coming from me, like it helps, you know? And so please... It's right there. For real though, like maybe I can help. Okay, that's what I'm getting at. So hit my inbox if I can help. Oh man, I'm such a bad mom. But you're cute. They just want to bite your little baby butt.
No.
Yeah, it's coming. You better go upstairs. He loves me though. So yes, I want to help you guys. I really, really, really do. Self-development, grit, determination, and we lock arms, you know? So it's time. Okay, I'm gonna go because he's just gonna get louder. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.